welcome to episode 9 of Racc Now. That's me, I'm still your host, Joe Racc, and we have another great show for you today. I have the co-owner of the brand new restaurant in Toms River, New Jersey, called the White Rooster. It used to be the old Rivoli's. Patty Caneda will be joining me to discuss the brand new restaurant, what type of food they'll be serving, and how you can dine there soon. Now, before we get to Patty, I want to update everybody what I've been doing in the Racc Report. So, you see, I'm not drinking out of my usual Racc Now mug. I am drinking this weird concoction, so let me tell you about it. The other day online, I saw this recipe for this drink, and they said you could lose weight. Now, you usually see that online or whatever, but I know some family members that did it and lost about 20 pounds in 5 weeks, which I thought was pretty good. And, you know, you're not changing your diet too drastically. You're just eating maybe smaller portions and a little bit healthier. And with summer right around the corner, who couldn't use to lose a few extra pounds? I know I could. So let me tell you all about it. First things first, you have to drink 1 in the morning, maybe before breakfast, and then 1 at night before you go to bed. That's first, so twice a day. So now what you do is you need a 20-ounce bottle of water. You put that in, tall glass. The next thing you do is you're going to add a teaspoon of honey or agave, because I like it with both, so you can use that. You got to have lemon. And now you use the lemon and the honey basically so that it's not just vinegar and water, because that would not be the greatest. And of course, the number one ingredient that probably makes you lose the weight is the apple cider vinegar. But it's got to be with something called Mother's. And if you don't know what that is or you don't know where to find it, go to your local grocery store and I'm sure you'll be able to see it. So I'm going to be drinking this all show long. It's like lemonade with a twist. So while I'm drinking that, I'll tell you what else I've been doing lately. I got brand new glasses. So, you know, now I'm not like Stevie Wonder. Now I can actually see. And since I last joined you, the comedy world got a lot less funnier as they lost comedian Don Rickles, who passed away at 90 years old. You know, this time last year, I actually saw him in Atlantic City. I'll tell you, at 90, he was funnier than ever. But he gave a piece of advice to the studio audience. And what he said was that if you don't have your health, you really don't have much. And I thought that was a great piece of advice to share with all of you. Also, when I graduated high school 2 years ago, I used something he said usually as my senior quote, which read, "Some people say funny things, but I say things funny." So just think about those couple things. So hopefully you try this new concoction. And if you do, make sure you tell us about it on Facebook and Twitter with the hashtag #JoeRaccNow. Everybody, grab a healthy snack, grab this concoction, and we'll be right back with Patty Caneda. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Racc Now. That's me. I'm still your host, Joe Racc, and I'm here now with the owner of the brand new restaurant in Toms River, New Jersey, called the White Rooster, Patty Caneda. Patty, so nice to have you on Racc Now.
Thank you for having me.
So now, Patty, how did you get started with this business?
Well, about 3 years ago, I was working as a medical malpractice broker, and there were some changes coming in my company that would have potentially shut down my position, and so I just started to kind of think about doing something that I loved, and food is something that I love. I didn't have any formal training, but I thought that if I could create a business that was a little different from what we have here in town, that it might do well. And so I created an empanada shop, a gourmet empanada shop in Toms River. And so the shop was based on recipes that I grew up on, and I'm first-generation Cuban. So I created a business that has an integration of both traditional Cuban and American gourmet fillings. And so what ended up happening was the business was born. I found a great location. The rent was cheap.
Oh, so it all came together.
I'd only made empanadas twice in my life before I even opened it. But
wow.
I thought it could do really well, and it did. It's done really well. We've been embraced by the community. And,
that's great.
And so it's been about 3 years, and it's great.
Now, where is the original located?
Right now, it's still open. It's at 793 Fisher Boulevard in Toms River.
Very nice. So now you have this new one coming up called the White Rooster. Tell everyone a little about it.
Caneda's White Rooster is going to be an upscale Cuban restaurant in Toms River, the first of its kind. We're going to offer a tapas coffee bar for about 13 people. It's going to be about a 100-seat restaurant. And we're going to offer everything from traditional Cuban dishes to paella Sundays, a formal brunch from 10 to 3 every Sunday. On Friday and Saturday nights, we're going to have cigar rollers and salsa music. So
that sounds interesting.
It's going to be a lot of fun, I think.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. So now I have some people that wrote in to me from Joe Racc Now, and they want to hear about it. First thing first, someone named Gary wrote in, and he wants to know, will you guys be serving rooster?
I've actually never eaten a rooster. I don't think that's a practice. There will be lots of roosters to look at.
Oh, there you go.
Not real ones.
No.
But we won't be serving roosters.
Order something else. Someone else on Facebook wants to know, where will it be located in Toms River?
We will be located just a block up from our current location. So it's going to be at 781 Fisher Boulevard, formerly the Rivoli's Italian restaurant.
Yeah, so that's what people would remember it as.
Right.
Now, when is it going to be opening?
We are shooting for August of this year,
okay.
And so in just a few short months, we will be prepping our grand opening and putting out all of the social media buzz, and local publications will be talking about it. So when that gets going, you'll see a lot of promotional stuff around town.
Oh, very nice. Now, what is the thing you're most looking forward to about this new place?
I am most looking forward to starting a project that's really going to help educate everybody on what real Cuban cuisine is. I haven't had a chance to really do that at the current location because we've been focused on the fact that it's a specialty gourmet empanada shop, and we've kept the side dishes to a minimum. But there are so many exciting, delicious things that my culture has to offer, and I'm excited to bring that to the table.
Oh, that's great. It's very exciting. I like that it's new around here. So
it is.
I like that. Yeah. Now, do you have any social media that people can contact you?
Well, we still have our website up,
okay.
But it's going to get, I guess, updated, and we'll put more fillers in as time goes on. But that is www.whiterooster.net.
Okay, good.
The Facebook page is still currently Caneda's and Empanada Experience, and once we streamline into the Rooster's own page as we get closer to opening, I'll make formal announcements to kind of move that audience over.
Okay, great. But so they'll have it on the bottom of the screen. They'll have the website and the Facebook page and all that.
Right, and then once the dishes start coming out after the opening, we will open an exclusive Instagram page just for the food.
Oh, great. Good. And then you'll let me know and we can share that as well.
Yeah.
Good. So now, do you have anything else you want to say to anyone watching that might want to try your restaurant in coming weeks?
I'd say stay tuned, stay engaged, follow the social media, and everybody who has been and has been such a great support. I really appreciate it, and thank everyone. I think it's going to be a really great project.
I think so too. So thank you so much for coming on Joe Racc Now. And, once it keeps going, we'll be in contact and we'll let everybody know.
Good.
And we'll have to come by and visit.
Please.
Sounds good. So my thanks to Patty Caneda, and we will be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Joe Racc Now. My thanks to my guest today, Patty Caneda. So nice having her here. I hope you all check out the White Rooster in Toms River, New Jersey, and all the information will be on our Facebook page, our Twitter page. I hope you all enjoyed this episode and will continue to watch Joe Racc Now. From here to now, I'm Joe Racc, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye-bye, everybody.